The book of Numbers introduces us to Reuben and Gad. They were two of the 12 tribes of Israel. They were known for their large herds and flocks. They lived a nomadic lifestyle. They wandered the land in search of pasture. These tribes were descended from Jacob. They inherited his blessing and his challenges. They were a people familiar with hardship. They were also familiar with God's faithfulness. Their story offers a glimpse into the complexities of faith. It shows the interplay of human desire and divine will. It reminds us that choices have consequences. The Israelites were on the verge of entering the Promised Land. They had journeyed for 40 years. They had faced trials and tribulations. Finally, they were close to their goal. It was at this crucial juncture that Reuben and Gad approached Moses. They saw the lands east of the Jordan River. These lands were fertile and ideal for their livestock. They requested to settle there instead of continuing westward. This request was understandable. They saw an opportunity to secure their future. They saw a chance to prosper, but it also carried hidden dangers. Moses' reaction was immediate and strong. He saw their request as a betrayal. He questioned their motives. He reminded them of Israel's past. He reminded them of the importance of unity. He recalled the rebellion at Kadesh Barnea. He spoke of the Israelites who refused to enter the Promised Land. He warned of the consequences of disobedience. He feared that Reuben and Gad were repeating a tragic mistake. The tribes of Reuben and Gad were taken aback by Moses' rebuke. They defended their intentions. They pledged their loyalty to Israel. They proposed a compromise. They promised to join their brethren in the conquest of Canaan. They vowed to fight alongside their fellow Israelites. They would not rest until the Promised Land was secured. Moses, after careful consideration, agreed to their proposal. He saw their sincerity. He recognized their commitment to Israel, but he also imposed conditions. Section 5. The Price of Prosperity, a Divided Inheritance. In the annals of history, few moments stand as starkly significant as the division of the inheritance among the tribes of Israel. This chapter delves into the intricate tapestry of choices, consequences, and the enduring legacy of those decisions. The tribes of Reuben and Gad were to settle east of the Jordan. This decision was not made lightly. It was a calculated move driven by the desire for fertile lands and abundant resources. This was a land of plenty. The pastures were lush, the rivers flowed generously, and the land promised prosperity and growth for their flocks and families. But it came with a price. The decision to settle here meant they would be distanced from their brethren, creating a physical and emotional divide. They would be separated from the rest of Israel. The Jordan River, while a source of life, also became a formidable barrier, symbolizing the separation that would grow over time. They would face different challenges. The eastern lands, though fertile, were also closer to hostile neighbors, requiring constant vigilance and fortification. This geographical division had deeper implications. It wasn't just about land, it was about identity, culture, and the future of a united people. It foreshadowed the future division of the kingdom. The seeds of separation sown here would later manifest in the splitting of the kingdom into Israel and Judah. It highlighted the tension between individual desires and collective responsibility. The tribes of Reuben and Gad chose prosperity for their immediate families, but at what cost to the unity of the nation? This was a pivotal moment in their history. The decisions made here would echo through generations, influencing the course of events for centuries to come. They had chosen their path. With determination and resolve, they embraced the challenges and opportunities of their new home. They had secured their prosperity. The land yielded its bounty, and their flocks thrived, fulfilling their hopes for a prosperous future. But they had also sown the seeds of separation. The choices made by the tribes of Reuben and Gad serve as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between individual ambition and collective unity, a lesson that resonates even today. Section 6. The Altar by the Jordan, a testament to unity. This story takes us back to a time when the tribes of Israel had just settled in the Promised Land. After the conquest of Canaan, a misunderstanding arose. The land was divided among the tribes, each receiving their inheritance. The tribes east of the Jordan, specifically Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, built a large altar. This was not just any altar, it was a significant structure that could be seen from afar. This sparked fear and anger among the other tribes. They believed that this altar was a direct challenge to the central place of worship, the tabernacle, which was located in Shiloh. They saw it as an act of rebellion. War seemed imminent. The Western tribes prepared for battle, ready to defend the sanctity of their faith and the unity of their nation. But before taking up arms, the tribes sent a delegation. They sought clarification. This delegation was led by Phinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, and 10 leaders, one from each of the Western tribes. They wanted to hear from Reuben and Gad. They needed to understand the true purpose behind the construction of this imposing altar. The tribes east of the Jordan explained their actions. They clarified that the altar was not intended for burnt offerings or sacrifices, which were to be made only at the tabernacle. They assured their brethren that the altar was not for sacrifice. Instead, it was meant to serve as a witness between them and the other tribes. It was a reminder of their unity, a symbol that despite the Jordan River separating them, they were still one people, worshipping the same God. It was a symbol of their shared faith. This act of building the altar was a testament to their commitment to remain united as one nation under God, despite the physical barriers that lay between them. The explanation was accepted and peace was restored. The tribes recognized the importance of communication and understanding in maintaining unity. This story serves as a powerful reminder that unity and peace can be achieved through dialogue and mutual respect. The altar by the Jordan stands as a testament to the enduring strength of unity. Section 7. Beyond the river, the legacy of Reuben and Gad. These two tribes, though often overshadowed by their more prominent brethren, played a crucial role in the history of Israel. Their story is one of courage, commitment, and a deep sense of duty. The tribes of Reuben and Gad, despite their geographical separation, remained an integral part of Israel. They fulfilled their promise to Moses and Joshua, ensuring that their presence was felt across the land. Their decision to settle east of the Jordan River was not just a matter of convenience, but a strategic choice that would shape their destiny. They fought alongside their brethren in numerous battles, demonstrating their unwavering loyalty and bravery. Their warriors were known for their strength and valor, often leading the charge in critical moments of conflict. They contributed to the nation's growth not only through their military prowess, but also through their agricultural and economic activities. The fertile lands they inhabited allowed them to prosper and provide for the larger community. Their story reminds us that unity is not about physical proximity, it is about shared purpose and a collective vision. The tribes of Reuben and Gad exemplified this by maintaining strong ties with the other tribes, participating in communal activities, and upholding the laws and traditions of Israel. It is about shared purpose. Their commitment to their faith and their people was evident in their daily lives, from their religious practices to their social interactions. It is about a common commitment to God. The tribes of Reuben and Gad built altars and places of worship, ensuring that their devotion to God was a central aspect of their community life. Their legacy is complex and multifaceted. They were not just warriors or farmers, they were leaders, visionaries, and faithful servants of God. Their contributions to the cultural and spiritual fabric of Israel are still remembered today. They were blessed with prosperity. The lands they chose were rich and fertile, allowing them to thrive and accumulate wealth. Their success was a testament to their hard work and God's favor. But they also faced the consequences of their choices. Their decision to settle east of the Jordan made them vulnerable to external threats and invasions. They experienced periods of hardship and exile, reminding us that every choice comes with its own set of challenges. Their story is a reminder that faith requires more than just words. It demands action, it demands sacrifice. The tribes of Reuben and Gad showed that true faith is demonstrated through deeds, through the willingness to stand by one's commitments, and through the resilience to face adversity with courage and hope. Section 8. Reflections on Obedience and Blessing. The story of Reuben and Gad offers profound lessons for us today. It highlights the importance of obedience. It reminds us that God's blessings are often conditional. When we choose to follow our own desires, we risk straying from God's plan. We risk forfeiting the blessings He has in store for us. But when we prioritize His will, we open ourselves to His grace. Section 9, the enduring relevance of choices. The choices we make have consequences. They shape our lives. They impact those around us. The tribes of Reuben and Gad teach us that even well-intentioned decisions can have unintended results. Their story challenges us to examine our own motives. Are we driven by self-interest or by a desire to serve God? Are we willing to put the needs of others before our own? Section 10, conclusion, a tapestry of faith, duty, and divine grace. The story of Reuben and Gad is a tapestry woven with threads of faith, duty, and divine grace. It is a story of human frailty and divine faithfulness. It is a story that continues to resonate with us today. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember their example. Let us seek God's guidance in all that we do. Let us strive to live lives marked by obedience, integrity, and a deep commitment to His will.